What if there was a compound that could heal tendons, ligaments, muscles, and injuries faster, almost like Wolverine? Athletes across MMA, bodybuilding, wrestling, football, and powerlifting are calling it a game changer. It's called BPC-157. But is it actually a recovery breakthrough, or just another risky shortcut? What is BPC-157? BPC-157 stands for Body Protection Compound 157. It's a synthetic peptide made of 15 amino acids, originally derived from proteins found in gastric juice. It's commonly marketed for tendon and ligament healing, muscle recovery, joint repair, gut health, and inflammation reduction. But here's the key point: it is not FDA approved. It is not a legal dietary supplement. And it is classified as an experimental compound. What does the research actually say? Most of the hype comes from studies published in databases like PubMed. Across dozens of studies, mainly in animals and lab settings, BPC-157 has shown potential effects, preclinical evidence, accelerated tendon healing in Achilles tendon models, improved ligament repair, faster muscle regeneration, increased collagen production, angiogenesis, meaning new blood vessel formation, anti-inflammatory effects, protection of gut lining. Sounds impressive. But here's the reality: almost all of this is from animal studies. There are very few human trials, and no large-scale clinical validation. So while it looks promising in theory, it is not proven in real-world athletes. Is it useful for athletes? Let's break it down by sport. Strength sports such as powerlifting and bodybuilding, it may theoretically help with tendon recovery, but it does not directly increase strength or muscle mass. Combat sports such as MMA, wrestling, and arm wrestling, it could help injury recovery in theory, but there is no proven performance enhancement. Football and other high-impact sports, there may be possible joint and soft tissue recovery benefits, but again, not clinically proven. Overall, BPC-157 is not a performance enhancer. It is marketed as a recovery aid, and even that is not proven in humans. Legal status and sports risk: if you are a competitive athlete, this is critical. BPC-157 is banned by the World Anti-Doping Agency under prohibited substances. That means you can fail a drug test, get suspended or banned, and seriously affect your athletic career. Dosage and cycle. The truth: this is where most misinformation exists online. There is no medically approved dosage. There is no scientifically validated cycle length. There is no reliable human dosing formula. Any dosing advice you see online is anecdotal, experimental, and not clinically proven. Even though animal studies use microgram per kilogram ranges, these cannot be safely translated to humans. Side effects and risks: short-term risks, injection site infections, contamination from unregulated products, allergic reactions, unknown acute reactions. Long-term risks: there is no long-term human safety data. There may be immune reactions. There is risk from poor quality or counterfeit products. There are unknown effects on abnormal tissue growth. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration has warned that compounds like this may carry impurity risks, immunogenicity risks, and lack sufficient safety data. BPC-157 with steroids: this is a common question. There is no clinical research on combining BPC-157 with anabolic steroids. Steroids themselves already carry risks such as cardiovascular strain, hormonal suppression, liver stress depending on the compound, and cholesterol imbalance. Adding an experimental peptide like BPC-157 does not make steroid use safer and increases overall uncertainty and risk. What actually works? Evidence-based. Instead of relying on experimental compounds, the most effective recovery tools are proper physical therapy, progressive overload training, adequate sleep, high-quality protein intake, creatine, omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin D if deficient, collagen combined with vitamin C for tendon support, injury-specific rehabilitation protocols. These are proven, safe, and effective. Final verdict: BPC-157 is promising in laboratory and animal studies, but it is not proven in humans. It is not FDA approved. It is banned in competitive sports, and its long-term safety is unknown. So the real question is the potential benefit worth the risk? Research transparency: all the information in this video is based on peer-reviewed studies from trusted scientific sources like PubMed. Most of the current evidence comes from preclinical research, and large human trials are still lacking. You can find direct links to the top research papers in the description below. If you want more science-based, no-hype breakdowns on supplements, performance, and recovery, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Because the fitness industry is full of myths, and here we focus on facts backed by science.